Alright, so this is my first official vlog. How am I supposed to shoot this? Okay. And my hair looks like massive fuzz. Anyways, my brother works at, well, he works at Petro, and they had a Square Boy pizza in there, and the pizza Square Boy closed down, and his boss gave us a ridiculously good deal. And so we just got back. I'm going to show you guys all this food, and there's like, yeah, all this food, and then, whoop, how do I do this? Behind that seat is a box of some pasta sauce, and then there's like, how many of those round pizza pans? There's like 4, and then there's 2 weird square shaped ones, and there's like 3 honking like huge pieces of like pizza dough, and
I think the pizza dough, each one of those bags makes like 25 pieces or something.
So we have 75 pizzas worth of pizza dough. Okay, we have 1 bag of mozzarella cheese, 1.5 bag of cheddar cheese, which is slightly smaller than the mods. We have 2.5 bags of real bacon, shredded bacon. Oh my gosh. 2 bags of pepperoni, 2 bags of, it's boneless chicken breasts breaded little chunks, and then 6 huge massive things of pizza sauce that we can also put with like other stuff, like, you know, pasta and stuff. And what else do we have? There was so much stuff. Oh, and so it's like a euro. What did he call it? It was a Donair pizza. And so it's kind of like the lamb or something that's sliced. And that was all 150. 150. So now we're going back to the house, and we're going to try and fit it all in the freezer. I've already organized that freezer. Like, just one of them. We have like a stand-up one. That one's organized. The chest one is not organized. And then we have the little tiny side freezer on our actual fridge freezer for the kitchen. So now we're going back to the house, and if we run out of room, we're probably going to be calling up people saying, hey, do you want some free food, or do you want like a pizza or something? And yeah, so now we're going back to the house to go into full-on panic mode. Any comments, Mom? No? Okay. See you in a bit. Alright, so we just dropped by the house, and it actually didn't take us that long. I had to get my gloves out because it's really cold to rearrange all that freezer stuff. And we had, our chest is completely full. I had to rearrange everything to make sure that the lid would actually shut and seal. I had to use one of our coolers that we picked up to put stuff in there and then be able to rearrange it. And then we have like 20-30 bags worth of frozen fruit in our chest freezer right now, and we still surprisingly have some room in our freezer. But then again, we still have those 3 huge things of dough lying on our counter until like tomorrow morning or whatever, so that we can individually pack them into 75 individual pizzas. Thankfully, our cousin's got a birthday party coming up, so her kids' birthday are going to be celebrated together, and they're coming over to our house for a pool party. So we'll be able to do that then. And then I was just telling my mom we could use all those ingredients for crockpot recipes. What kind of breakfast crockpot recipes were you talking about?
You can put hash browns with onions, and you put cheese, but you put the cheese on top. It was eggs with some milk in it, poured on top of that, put the cheese on top of that. If you wanted bacon, put the bacon in it.
Ooh, and we had that real bacon now.
Leave it overnight, and then in the morning, breakfast is ready.
Yeah.
Just put it on low.
So we have in the Canadian Tire flyer right here, it has a whole bunch of Tupperware that's on sale. It's supposed to be 50% off. I don't know how good that's supposed to be, but it's definitely something we're going to have to look into, because now we have to put everything in organization. So Tupperware, 50% off. But of course, it's Canada Day, so it's closed. So now we're on the verge of going to the Superstore, which is why I have all my flyers with me, because I price matched at Walmart before, and now I'm going to price match at the Superstore and see if there's any much of a difference.
Do they know what price matching is?
Do you guys know what price matching is? Okay. I would assume that everyone's going to need flyers as proof. So the flyer has to be in effect. So this Canadian Tire flyer says Friday, June 28th to Thursday, July 4th. So your sale flyer usually has to be in effect when you bring it. Walmart's open. Okay. Is Dollarama?
I think the dollar store's open.
Yes! Because I don't want to pay large prices for freezer bags.
Yeah.
Technically you're paying for it. Technically you're paying for it, but okay. And now, whoop. Is TSC open?
Doubt it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going in. Oh, do I get my phone?
Yeah, this isn't my phone. It doesn't have FaceTime camera. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to talk to you later. And, sorry, I totally
Look,
forgot
this
to
side,
say...
baby. Oh, this side.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Really? Don't make it obvious.
I'm going to take the case off and, like, switch the camera if I can.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. There are some strange people dressed, like, really strangely on Canada Day. They just go all out. It's like, you know when you go to, like, the sports games, you got people that have got, like, their entire face painted and, like, their chest, and, like, the guys are got no shirts on and they're totally painted, and they're all, like, in a team, and they all say, like, Maple Leafs or something across their chest all together as a group or something. Well, people get dressed up on Canada Day, and we just saw a couple, so we're just, like, keeping an eye out so you guys can see some of this. Before I forget, because I was trying to mention this before my mom's like, look at them, look! I forgot to mention that Target, somebody told me, because Target's been coming to Canada now, they have a whole...
Oh, we're almost there.
We're almost there. I'm so sorry. We're almost there, yes.
Look at this, Mandy.
Oh, wait. What did I have? I can't flip the camera as I'm recording, but Target will honor sale prices of future flyers. So you can do the present week flyers that are in effect and the future ones all at the same time. So just wanted to put that out there because I had somebody tell me that because they got very curious about the price matching policies of Target because they found out that they actually price match. So they looked that up, and I find that's very interesting because they're actually right around the corner from my place. So maybe when they open, I could be the first official person to price match. Just a thought. Not that it's like Guinness World Records or anything. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I love it when they like tilt their head. They're like, what? What? All right, talk to you in a few. Can you guys see me? Okay. I'm trying to use this darn camera that I had for ages, this Fujifilm, but it requires batteries, and of course it drains the power. I can't keep the battery thing closed, otherwise it drains the power, and that's just annoying. And despite having 16 gigabytes on there, it'll only take 29 minutes compared to the other camera my brother was using that will have like 3.5 hours. It's really annoying. I think I'm going to have to replace it. So yesterday we came back and my mom went to bed because she was tired and she was going to take a nap anyways. And then I spent a good couple hours cutting up all our food in advance because it's so much easier. And then I use these clear Tupperware containers because if you don't see the contents inside your Tupperware, like if you're using like, if you want to recycle, that's good on dandy. It's just the only thing is you're going to need like one of those write once labels or whatever. I saw them on Home Organizing, like the other YouTube channel, and then you just have to label it once. The only thing is, it's so much easier to just look at the actual Tupperware, and then you know if it's gone bad too. So that we just found was really handy, and also like cutting up everything in advance. So we brought all the food back. We managed to store as much in our chest. We have a little bit of room in the standing freezer, and now I have to take all this like these dough that have been defrosting since yesterday, and each one of these, here's another one. There's another one on underneath this towel because I didn't want the water when it was defrosting getting all over the counter. So each one of those makes 25 pizzas. So now I'm using these freezer bags that we got yesterday from the dollar store to now divide them all up and hopefully fit them in our freezer. And I'm really, really hungry right now, and I'm gonna have some food. So it's official. There's only like 2 vendors, and they're ridiculously expensive. They want like $5 to $8 for a burger. And then there's only so many vendors out here. Ma, did you want to check out that, they have the Scouts Canada here for food?
Yeah, they have pulled pork.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll be a lot better. Because I do not want to pay $7 for a poutine. And I'm just going to give you guys like a quick shot of how many vendors are out here. Yeah. We don't really get a lot in this town.
Well, it rained all day.
Yeah, it did rain all day. That did have an impact.
Otherwise, it would be full.
Is it supposed to rain tonight? Because I'm wondering if that's why people are closing up early.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain anytime.
Oh, that would explain a lot. Oh, look, there's Greg, I think. Scouts Canada is already starting to take down some of their tents. And so hopefully we'll get some food. Otherwise, we have to go somewhere else or go home. The rain has a huge impact today on all the events and the vendors, whether or not they're even going to stay. They had the cake this morning at like 11:30 and it was pouring, absolutely pouring. And Maple City Bakery does a cake without preservatives and it's really good. Sugar, why do you have to wrap yourself around every single pole and around me? All right.
No, you let it drop. Slacker.
You're going to put it into pieces too, right?
That one was full of ketchup. I was not touching it.
What? Eat it.
You left it.
What is this? That's right, slacking.
Wow.
That means you have to eat around the grass, that's why.
Shouldn't have let it drop. Ready?
You're getting rusty. Smaller pieces, eh? Alright, here we go. Yeah! Yeah! Little picker.
These ones are crazy. Really good for you.
The little picker-upper.
Let's put a little ketchup on this one. Tasty. Oh my God, Kim, I got bento cake.
Why, you expect us to hand it to you? Alright, so one of the reasons why I didn't want to make a huge review of the food and the event at Canada is because everyone was around. Anytime that we go to one of these events, the prices of the food are super marked up. Like, Chatham Burger was kind of expensive to begin with, but they mark up their prices. So, one burger was $8. Are you serious? With fries, $8.
Normally you can get it for $5 though.
Normally you can get it for $5. And it totally sucks that Simon wasn't there. And then that Sal's whatever that we went to that I just mentioned that before, their fries were burnt, so my mom asked for the other ones, and only half of them were actually cooked. The other ones were just cooked on the outside and they're raw. Just no.